بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the help of Allah, we began a brief commentary of Quran. We got to chapter An'am. This chapter is revealed in Mecca and it has 165 verses. Please listen to verse 97.
وهو الذي جعل لكم النجوم لتهتدوا بها في ظلمات البر والبحر قد فصلنا الآيات لقوم يعلمون.
And he it is who has made the stars for you that you might follow the right way, thereby in the darkness of the land and the sea. Truly, we have made plain the communications for a people who know. In previous verse, Allah talked about some of His blessings and His power. Allah said He is the one who brings morning, and He is the one who made the night as a rest for people, a time that people will have tranquility by that. And Allah is the one who made the sun and the moon as a husban, the time until people will calculate their works, their activities, their deeds. In this verse, Allah continues to talk about Himself, that what He has done and His power. Allah is the one هو الذي جعل لكم النجوم لتهتدوا بها. Allah is the one who made the stars in such a way that you will be guided by that. في ظلمات البر والبحر, in the darkness of desert, of land, or in the sea. When people are in the sea and they don't know which direction they should go, Allah has made the stars until people will understand their ways. The road will be guided. And also in the land, when people are going from one place to another place, one city to another city, one country to another country, through the stars they will understand which direction they should go. Allah has created them, and we know that the stars are much, much greater and bigger than the moon and sun. Although the moon and sun are considered as stars, but stars themselves, they are much bigger than moon and sun. Because of that, Allah said, stars, they are greater and much bigger than moon and stars. And not only that, of course, we have a lot of stars, and because of the numbers and because they are greater, Allah said stars. By stars, people will find their ways and their roads. Allah says, وَهُوَ الَّذِي جَعَلَ لَكُمُ النُّجُومَ. Allah is the one who made and created the stars لِتَهْتَدُوا بِهَا, until you will find your way by that. It doesn't mean that only they are created for this reason. No, there are a lot of definitely benefits for that. There were other reasons for creation, but one of the benefits that we can understand is to understand the roads. في ظلمات البر والبحر قد فصلنا الآيات لقوم يعلمون. Allah says, we explained and we have made plain and simple the communications for people who know. Allah wants to say that different signs that are guiding people to Allah, we have explained them. In Quran, we explain a lot of things that they will guide us to Allah. Like the verse 95, Allah says, إِنَّ اللَّهَ فَالِقُ الْحَبَّ وَالنَّوَى يُخْرِجُ الْحَيَّ مِنَ الْمَيِّتِ وَمُخْرِجُ الْمَيِّتَ مِنَ الْحَيِّ. How from the seeds and beans Allah will give the vegetable to us, gives different kinds of fruit to us. How from something which is dead, livings will come out from a sperm, from seeds, either fruits or human beings comes out. And also مخرج الميت من الحي, something which is alive, living one, that is coming, which we said like egg that will come out from the chicken, and a lot of examples through that. Allah gives through different verses the signs that there is a God. From verses of Quran, through Allah's communication, we have understood who is God, and we have understood His ability and His power. قد فصلنا الآيات لقوم, we explained in a simple way our communications or our signs. We explained our signs. Our signs, it means the signs that will guide people to Allah. قد فصلنا, we explained them and we mentioned them very simply. But لقوم, Allah says that we said it, but for who? قد فصلنا الآيات لقوم يعلمون, for those who know, for those who think properly, for those who get knowledge. It means if people will not get a knowledge, will not think about it, of course they will see all but they don't understand. If people think about stars, moons, sun, how they move, how they come out, how they set, what is the distances between them and earth, and how many stars we have, about their volume, about their weight, about their relation with each other, about their orbits, about the distance between each of them to the others and each one to the ground, then really we understand that it is impossible to say that all of them are created only by chance. We may say such a things easily, but when we think properly, that they are so organized that it is impossible to say that all of them are by chance. The distance only between Earth and the sun, if it will be a little closer, people will die because of the hot weather. If the sun will be much farther, people will die, and everything will die because of the coolness. So the distance between the sun and earth is exactly in such a way that plants, vegetables, trees will get help. Human beings and animals will get help from the sun, a lot of help from the sun. Animals in the sea, all of them will get help from the sun. So not only we get help from the sun, we will see that if it was a little closer or a little farther, nobody could be alive and nothing could be alive. Allah invites people to think about it. These natures that Allah has made in such a way that people will get help from nujum, from stars, to adjust their time. Days and nights, sun and moon that Allah mentioned in previous verse. Through that we understand the direction of the Qibla. By the moon, yes, we can understand. By the sun, we can understand. in different ways that is mentioned in this knowledge about in astronomy knowledge. We understand by sun and moon when to start fast, when to finish, when to pray through sun, when to say morning pray before sunrise, and when it is late, when there is a sun. Before sunrise, we must pray morning pray. In the evening, before sunrise, we should finish our noon prayer, and in the afternoon prayer. When there is a sunset, so night prayers. So we will see through sun and moon and the stars, we get a lot of help in our life. And if we think properly, we understand that these stars and sun and moon are created by God, not they are God, or they are creator of something else, which both of them are wrong. And since they are organized in a wonderful way, we understand that somebody who has knowledge and who has power is behind all of them, and that is Lord. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.